Hey, Jacques Hopkins here with Guitar and 21days.com, and in this video, Mauro is going to show you a quick, universal, major scale pattern.
Hi folks, Mauro here with Guitar in 21 Days, and today we're going to learn a quick universal major scale pattern. Alright, so how does this work? We're going to use three patterns for our major scale pattern. The first pattern is whole step, whole step. So it is starting on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, for instance. It will be 3, 5, 7 on the 6th string. Now, we're going to use this pattern 3 times. The next 3-note pattern is going to be half step, whole step. So it's going to be starting on the 3rd fret of the 6th string. Once again, it will be half step and then whole step. So that will be 3, 4, 6. And we're going to use this pattern twice on this string and the next one. And our final pattern is that last one backwards. So instead of half step, whole step, we're going to do whole step, half step. So once again, starting on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, it will be whole step and then half step. It will be 3, 5, 6. And we're going to use that pattern twice as well. So you see we have 3 of whole step, 2 of half step, whole step, and 2 of whole step, half step. So we're going to use those patterns one after the other on all the strings. But we have 7 patterns and just 6 strings. How are we going to sort that out? Well, here's how it goes. I'm going to do it in the key of C major for convenience. Okay? So here we go. It's whole step, starting on the 3rd fret. Then I move one string down and I'm going whole step, one string down, same thing. Now I'm moving one string down and I'm going to keep everything aligned on the middle note. So I'm going to have to move my first finger a fret forward to make half step, whole step twice. Then I'm going to move one string below, but since this is the 2nd string, for a reason that we're not going to cover today, we need to move everything one fret forward. And this is true for any time that we pass from the 3rd string to the 2nd string. We need to move everything one step forward. So once again, this will be our 2nd time doing half step, whole step. And then we would do the next pattern. We move one string below and we're going to do whole step, half step. Alright, so we got to the 1st string and we're missing one pattern. So how do we continue? Well, the 1st string is tuned exactly like the 6th string if you're in standard tuning on the guitar. So we can move this pattern to the 6th string and use it as a repetition for the one on the 1st string. So we're going to do, once again, whole step, half step, and then we do the 2nd repetition of this pattern. So we go one string below and we do whole step, half step. And now we move one string below and the pattern would start over. So we would have to do again whole step, 3 times, half step, whole step twice, and then we will need to move it like this, getting to the 1st string and moving to the 6th string to replace it and to continue down. And this would take us forward throughout the entire guitar doing the major scale. Now, where is the root note for this scale? The root note for this scale is on the 2nd pattern for whole step, whole step. The 1st note for that pattern contains the root for the scale. So in this case, we were doing on the 3rd fret and we were using this as our root note, which happens to be a C. So we were doing the C major scale. But you can move this around and change the root note of the scale. Alright, practice this pattern. Make sure you watch this video as many times as you need. And I'll see you on our next lesson. Bye bye.
Well, that's it for this video, but you really can learn guitar in just 21 days over at guitarin21days.com. And if you want to get the first 3 days of lessons for free, just click the image of the videos to my right or click the link in the description below.
Of the pattern.
Quick universal major scale pattern. That one's going to be tough.